Hey everybody, Griffin here again. Another package from MyComicShop.com came in. Most of the books in this are going to come from July 14th and July 21st, the past 2 weeks. I get my shipments every 2 weeks. These were pre-ordered a good while ago. The reason you want to pre-order is that's where you're going to get a lot of good discounts. So if you're flipping books or you just want books for a lot cheaper, try and figure out what you want. About 3 months in advance is the best discount, but you can order up to a month in ahead and still get, I think, 10%. Change the packaging. Only extra packaging. This side, we'll go through what we got in front of us. See if we take this. Right. So first up, I might take this out of the package first. This was a hardcover trade back that they had on sale for $4 or something like that. It was really cheap. But it's the Avengers Infinity War with a die cut on the front. That looks really nice. Definitely gonna go through this book. Yeah, it was a really good discount. So retail's about $10. They had it on a good discount when I picked it up. That was fun of taking off endless amounts of tape. Alright, let's go through this first stack we got here. Nice. Justice League Last Ride Part 3. Been wanting to catch up on this book. It's a really good run. Joker number 5. Heard this issue might be a little slower, but I don't care. It's James Tynion writing Joker, one of my favorite series right now. Yes, Scream. This is Extreme Alpha Scream, part of the connecting covers. Trying to get all 9 of the covers that are coming out. For those that don't know, for Extreme Alpha A, there's actually, for Extreme Carnage Alpha, there's 2 connecting covers. All the rest have just 1. Yes, Eve Part 3. Really enjoying this series. A lot of people are kind of mixed on it. I'm really enjoying it. Detective Comics 1039 with that Latina cover. Love that cover so much. That looks so good. Carnage Black, White, and Blood Part 4. Yes. I believe this is the end of the Carnage Black, White, and Blood. It's a really good anthology, and I'm not usually one for anthology series. Bunny Mask Part 2. Super excited to read this. This has been, first issue was super fun. I heard the second issue gets a little off, but I really like how the first one went, and Andrea Muddy's art goes really well with it. Beyond the Breach, #1. Heard really good things about this book. Not sure much about it besides that, but excited to read it. I believe, right, this is by Ed Brisson. Really good horror writer right now. Silver Coin, number 4. Silver Coin, another anthology series that I'm hoping might turn together at some point, but right now, just a pure anthology series. Spider-Man Spider Shadow, Part 4. Super excited about that. Chip Zdarsky's writing that brilliantly. As I mentioned, there's 2 covers for Screen Carnage Alpha. 2 connecting covers. And then you've got up here, we just got Terra Part 5. That's a pretty nice cover right there. Nocturne's been really fun. Can't wait to see where that's going. I think this is the end of the first arc, so that's going to be really fun to see. Rabbit World Part 2. Part 1 was super fun. This is a pretty twisted book. If you haven't read Rabbit World Part 1, I'd definitely look out for it. It's a zombie book, really well written though. Like the pacing on it. Parasomnia Part 1. Excited to read this. This is the I forgot who did this cover, but it's a really nice cover. Excited to read that. Another horror book. Horror's going really good right now. Speaking of which, look at that crazy cover. Geiger. This is Geiger 4B. With the comic down here, which is Never Never Part 1. I am so stoked to read this book. This is basically if you took Harry Potter and the Lost Boys had become cannibals instead. And then they had this book on sale for $4. That one I remember. Invader Zim Best of Creatures. This is going to be a super fun read. I'm going to take it out right now. And I believe this is going to be from last week. Moon Knight number 1. Oh, that's a Vina cover. I think that's how you say it. Probably butchered that. Moon Knight number 1. Marjorie Finnegan, Temporal Criminal. Some people have been enjoying this. I'm probably going to drop this series on this book, on that issue. Yes, Many Deaths of Layla Starr. That foil cover. I love collecting these foil covers. They always look so good. This one looks crazy. Scream Carnage Phage. Also that connecting cover. Can't wait to see how these are going to connect. Dark Blood number 1. Interested to read that one. Heard mixed reviews on it. Second copy. Alien number 5. Alien's been going great. Again, Horror's doing just awesome right now. Alien 5. Nightwing 82. I got the cover A, and then 83 I'll be getting cover B. You know why? Because of Nightwing right there. His dog is awesome. So I'm getting all the covers with his dog on it. Proctor Valley Road, number 5, end of the arc or series. That cover is nuts. Radiant Black, issue 6. I think this is a one-off that's telling a backstory of Radiant Red. This series has been really good. A lot of people saying it's kind of like Power Rangers. I can see the similarities, but it's got its own vibe to it. Shadecraft number 5. Really love that cover. Shadecraft's been a great series. Can't go wrong with that one. Siphon number 1. I've been excited to read this one. It's been mixed reviews, but I'll take my own opinion on it. I'm supposed to be a guy who can take the suffering away from others, but then lives with them himself. Time Before Time, number 3. This will probably be the last of this I'm collecting, I believe. It's been a good series. It's just not for me. I'm not a big time travel sci-fi person. Speaking of sci-fi, though, if you make it into horror, like Aliens Aftermath, I'll be picking that up. And lastly, Batman the Detective number 4. Been super excited to get this and read that issue. So that is what I got from MyComicShop. Solid pick. I'll be having the big old stack to read. And some solid books. Let me know what you guys are picking up this coming week. I'll have my next shipment in 2 weeks from today, or sometime around then. And I'll hit you up on the next one.